Okay, welcome to OzNZ Combined Racing League's Ferrari 355 Challenge Round 3 at beautiful Monaco. The picturesque Monaco with the hills at the background and the harbour, with all the rich and famous like to play. Here we've got the Ferrari 355, the old gentleman's series back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and we're reenacting all that action in OzNZ Combined Racing League. You'll find us at oz-nzcrl.weebly.com. So this is actually the bottom lobby of the two lobbies that we have of 13 entries, 14, and actually it was for round 3 at Azure, which is our Monaco on Project Cars 2. So this is the bottom split basically, based on the championship order so far coming into round 3. So on pole we had Triple Rotor on pole, Blade Racer, who signed up late. He's was second on the grid in the number 9 Neuroverd Ferrari 355. Then Gear 3 Gaming is third, and he's he said basically he's fighting for a win in this race. This is the race that he wants to win, so we'll see how that fares. And then we've got Sandpappy, another new driver only to this series. Started last week with rounds 1 and 2. Did all right. So he's in 4th, right behind Triple there. Then we've got myself, Woody Lizard, in 5th, and Right Sower, who again was a sign on for round 3 in the number 66 Bianco Rosso car in 6th, and then Simo Racing is the rear of the field in 7th. So we'll get this start of the race going, and they're off. And we've got Triple on the outside there with a good start. Blade Racer has taken him actually on the outside, and then they've all got through clearly through the first corner, coming up the hill here up towards the casino area. Not too good with the names of the circuit here, but I believe the casino is just around through here. So far, a clean start from all the competitors here in the bottom lobby. And Triple has got Gear 3 right on his backside here, coming through the tight hairpin corner, coming down in towards the tunnel area, down to the harbour. And through the tunnel they go for the first time. The echo coming out of the tunnel would be amazing with these Ferraris, the V8s screaming their heads off. Coming into the chicane area, very tricky not to lock up through here, coming down the hill. Get your braking right. Oh, looks like Blade might have just tagged that wall on the exit. Let's compress the field up here really close. Sandpappy there in 3rd, he's got a bit of a breather space, but this is just hectic through here for the leaders. And Gear 3 might have just tagged that, just brushed against that wall there. Oh, and we have got an accident, our first accident there. And that's Blade Racer, unfortunately. Thrown away the lead there. Just probably understeered and found himself into that wall then. Most of the other guys have got through here. And we'll say with this, now we've got Gear is actually in front now. We've got Sandpappy, who again has benefited, coming in 2nd. This is lap 2 of 13. 13 laps around the beautiful Monaco. And it's all about keeping it off the walls. Get yourself in a groove. And try and outbrake yourself so you understeer into these corners. And end up in the barrier. So here we come down into that hairpin complex. Very tight, slow area here. Oh, just tag that wall there. We don't want to do that, Gear. Gear's, as I said at the top of the broadcast, he was really talking himself up that he really wants to win this. You know, get his first league race. Really likes Monaco. Beautiful sunshine coming through here on a nice clear day here at the beautiful Monaco Harbour. And through the swimming pool chicane area. I believe that's his Razcas through there with Blade Racer came undone on the first lap. Very unfortunate for Blade. But Triple was broken out there in a nice lead there, and you've got Simo racing with Woody Lizard right behind here now, and this is for 4th and 5th. So up through Santa Vote there, and coming up to, this is what this corner is up the top here is Mazenay. I thought it was a casino area, but the Mazenay. And then this is the casino, you can just see there off on the left there. Definitely a beautiful circuit. And, you got to have the keep your attention the whole way. The whole up here, there's no time to relax. And here we've got Triple just putting a lot of pressure on Sandpappy. Sandpappy's yellow Ferrari has become a feature in the bottom lobby. You can always see it throughout the race. He mixes it amongst everyone throughout the field. Here he is, he's got one of the best, he's normally in the top lobby triple rotor. Had a little bit of a mistake actually organising the lobbies. We're meant to have uncrewed squid in this lobby, and triple was meant to be in the top lobby, but just organising the two, we just decided to keep it as it was. So triple's got his work cut out here. Everyone's playing very clean, very fairly. That's down through Razcas there again. And we're coming on for our fourth lap of 13. The order is Gear 3 Gaming in first, Sandpappy second. We've got Triple Rotor here, having a look here in the side of Sandpappy. Side just to hold position. No brave moves there into Santa Vote. It's very hard to make a move there. We've seen actually in Formula 1 now, Triple's right on the hammer here. Formula so Max Verstappen try and do some of those late brake moves, and lost his braking marks and straight into the walls there at Santa Vote. Very easy to lock up if you're trying to make a move through there. Probably one of the easiest, best places you see a lot of people overtakes marks is through that corner that they just went through there. Miraboo or something, Miraboo. And then coming into the tunnel here. So yeah, we've got Simo Rossi in 4th, Woody Lizard 5th, Right Sailors in 6th, and Blade Racer in 7th. And it's Triples, and he's just gone too deep there, Sandpappy. Might get a slow down penalty. So this is Triple's chance now. Get down here on the inside. And he has. Made that move nice. No, he hasn't, sorry. Jeez, I don't know what I'm looking at. He's got Simo right behind him, actually. Simo's caught up. Simo shows some pace early on. He's qualified last, though, but he's definitely got the pace. Very tight here for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. It's a great race. Sandpappy's probably just holding them up a little bit as we got Gear 3 Gaming just extending his lead now to 2.5 seconds. Going up the hill on his 5th lap of 13. And Woody Lizard's just coming onto the straight down, coming up the hill there, so he's just a little bit behind this pack, about 6 seconds or so behind Simo. So we'll see if he can actually catch up with Sandpappy, just holding these guys up. He's not holding them up too much. He's still staying in touch with gear. I'm sure Triple and Simo can get through these two. They'll actually, I think they'll drive off a little bit in the distance. They got the pace and superior car, the ability, I should say. But that's not taking anything away from Sandpappy. He's doing a great job. Racing's all about being able to defend, and Monaco's a great track to be able to do that. And it's easy to come undone too by trying to defend too. So you still got to run your own race, and make sure you still take your racing line and don't get caught up too much as you find yourself in the wall. Like Sandpappy's just done there, and he's just grazed the wall there. And as you can see, he's doing his defending there, and Triple is under pressure here with Simo. Simo's very strong through this section of the track, through Razkaz. Actually made a move on me on, I think it was the second lap around the outside. He did, around this area. I didn't want to challenge him through the final corner. I just knew it was pretty tight through there, and he was showing he had a lot more speed than me, so I just backed off just a touch, not too much. Just made it a little bit easy for him. So we was early in the race. Didn't want to destroy both our races, and as you can see, probably the right decision there, because there I am just coming onto the uphill run, and Simo's up here in this pack for fourth, fighting for third. Triple's doing a great job here. He's showing patience here. It's still a way to go. 6 of 13. It's not quite half distance yet. I think he knows if he can get through past Sandpappy, he can get onto the tail of gear fairly quickly. It's great seeing these three cars together. They've been racing very cleanly. They haven't hit each other. They've only just brushed the walls themselves, made a few little mistakes themselves. Triple's got his lights blazing through the tunnel here, same as Simo. Really putting the pressure on Sandpappy again. Come into the brake area, hit it just before the 100. Sometimes it's they just might cover the brake just a little bit, just stabilise the car just over the rise just before the 100, and then really get on it. So the car's nice and settled in a straight line. These cars definitely don't like turning at the same time as braking hard. That's under my experience. Guys in the top lobby are just absolutely fast. We'll see how Triple's trying on the outside there. Just not enough room as well. Sandpappy's on the power a bit too early, and that might be the change here for second. It is. Triple's making the most of it here. Sandpappy tucks in there now. He's got all pressure from Simo. Simo doesn't want to muck around. He knows he's going to lose. He wants to stay on the back of Triple, so he wants to make sure he can make that move on Sandpappy quick. He's going to lose out on Triple. Let's see what Triple can do if he can catch up to Gear 3 here. We'll just watch these two here. Watch Sandpappy. This is where the battle's going to be. Triples. Look at the distance he's already made up on Gear. Coming in the braking area, he's pulling away from Sandpappy. It's evident to see there. Sandpappy's just holding these guys up just a little bit. While we go here, we'll just have a look at the new one here, right? So let's see how he's going. The screens can pick him up. Here he is coming through the tunnel. He's slowly catching Woody Lizard by the looks of things. 2.5 seconds away from Woody. And then Blade Racer, he's coming down on into the hairpin area there. He suffered a bit of damage, I'd say, from that first lap. Into the barriers there at Razkaz. So into Portier there, and he's tagged the wall again there. So he's just pushing, probably just try overdriving the car a little bit. And as you can see, Triple is right on now, right on here. Didn't muck around. It's only taking him a lap. I'm on lap 8 now of 13 just to catch up with the rear of of Gear. Gear 3 Gaming. He thought he had it a little bit easy there for a while. I'm sure he knows driving these cars around Monaco wasn't easy, but now he's got the pressure of triple rotor. And Gear knows that triple rotor is normally in the top lobby, so work's cut out now for him. We're driving with a couple of, with his eyes glancing those mirrors quite a bit. With triples lights blaring. Definitely no triples there now coming through the tunnel. There's been a great battle for the top 4 positions throughout this race. And Triple, take a look here. He's a bit too far behind, but he's very close. He's right up here in the chicane. A track that Ed and Senna used to just excel at here. I used to love seeing Ed and Senna in his McLaren back in the early 90s, racing against Nigel Mansell. Can always remember that. Mansell having to pit for tyres and trying to take the lead, and looks like it's Sandpappy's got. There we've got Simo just made the move on Sandpappy. I just saw that in the top of the screen as I was talking about Nigel Mansell trying to overtake Senna on worn tyres. Can't remember which year it was. It might have been 92, and it was sensational. Just shows you what a car can do when it's got a bit more grip than the other. Sandpappy's not going to let Simo go here. So we've gone past halfway. We're 9 laps in of 13. So another 4 laps to go. So these races are designed to run for around the and Triple just giving Gear 3 just a little tag there coming out of this hairpin. But yeah, these races have been planned to run around that 22 minutes to 25 minutes. So you really know it after 22 minutes here at Monaco in these cars. And most of the guys here are using the H shift pattern as well. So as the cars used to have them, so that adds a little dimension to the experience, and also and Simo, Sandpappy has found the wall there. Battle between Triple and Gear is just heating up. I'd like to see what happened there with Sandpappy, but he's just now he's got lost touch with Simo. So Simo can try and see if he can tag along here with this and make it a 3-way battle for the lead. So here we go on lap 10 now. It's the start of lap 10. So this 3 laps to go, and then it's heating up. A battle. It's been a battle royal all race here. Gear 3 Gaming, he only ever managed just roughly a 2-second gap, so he's never been able to back off a little bit. He's had to keep going. And once Triple Rotor and now Simo has got through past Sandpappy, it hasn't taken them long now to tag along here. But Monaco can do throw up some close racing, very hard to overtake, but it's all about trying to make a mistake. And as you can see there now with Sandpappy, he's got Woody Lizard right behind him and Bright Sower. So there's 2 groups here that will stay with the leading group, because this is where it's all at, and this is what the racing's all about, is for that victory. So even though there's some battles there midfield, these closing stages of the laps of this race, we really want to watch this. And Triple's having a look there out of the chicane. Wouldn't that Gear 3 Gaming hasn't had to contend with this. Probably only the first lap he's had to worry about all this. And now he finds himself after 10 laps, it's all on again. Just a brush of the wall there. It doesn't hurt the cars. As we said before, oh, look how close. This is great racing. Timo racing. And triple rotor, but as I said earlier from round one, this used to be the gentleman's race series as notified, because it used to be the rich that could afford the cars used to run around as a showcase to Formula One. Never really got into the real biff and barges, and would never have liked to have dragged the side of their Ferraris along the walls here at Monaco, but us being the Australian sim racers we are, we don't care. We're just into it. And of course, as you do sim racing, it doesn't cost any money for repair bills, but real life would be doing the same. That's just the way we are. Oh, and we got Simo here making the move on triple. He's left the door open there. He's concentrating on Gear 3 gaming. It's caught him undone. Do a little bit of nose and tail there. As you can see, Sandpappy, Woody and Right So is still battling, but it's not as intense as this lot. We've seen a move there from Simo. Simo's made a move, but he's now got triple. He's just run a bit right, come out of the corner there. Oh, and he's lost it. He has lost it out of the corner. He's made a mistake. And that's now let Woody Lizard's come through, and then Right Tail's come through. That's unfortunate for triple. I don't know if he's got enough damage there. He might have to pit. But the battle's still on here between Simo and Gear 3 Gaming. Oh, you can see this is where Simo likes to get. They've had to avoid each other there. He's tried to make that move. He did that again with me, and I gave him that rib. But he's had a run here. He's got a run. No, Gear 3 has been able to get the power down as well. But this is close. 12 or 13 to go. Oh, that had my heart going there through there from the start straight, coming out of that last corner. Simo was all over Gear 3 Gaming. Great racing by both of them. Keep that cool head. Very hard to do here. We're getting the closing stage of the race now. Only a lap and a half roughly to go. But what Gear 3 Gaming really wants, he really wants this victory. He'll do anything here. Oh, it's not very nice. A little tag there. And another tag. That's two tags there from Simo. We haven't seen that. Triple was being able to race so close there to Gear. Two tags. That's Simo trying to let Gear 3 Gaming know it's on. He wants first place as well. Simo Racing 4 hasn't had a victory in AusNZ Combined Racing League. He's run a bit wide. It's Gear 3's got, you can see the pressure's on. Doesn't look like he's got a penalty there. He's all he's got now. He's got all of this black and green Ferrari of Simo Racing all over him. Coming through the swimming pool complex. Into Razkaz. As you can see, as I said earlier at the show, this is where Simo was really, really fast. He went around the outside of me. He's got to run. He's got onto the start straight here. Sounds like he's really on the rev limiter there. Here we come into the first corner here. We've got side by side. And we've got a bit. Looks like Simo's tried to make an overtake through the. Tries to go too wide up this hill. And he's lost out there. Definitely lost out with that move. Took a big bit of and then now he's come into contact with Right Sower. And Gear 3 Gaming has found himself again now in the front 3 seconds. This is what he's been wanting for victory. This is as long as he can just get around the last lot of these through the harbour area and back onto the straight without touching the wall here. This race, well-deserved victory for him. But geez, there's going to be some talk about that run up to the hill there. Simo Racing really had a good run. He took a big chunk of that curb. He was lucky he probably didn't get a slow down for it, but I think it was fair enough. And unfortunately, both these guys aren't in the in comms in racing. We do recommend that, and so they wouldn't have been able to communicate. Let him know he had to run, and he was coming up the inside there, up the hill. It just looked like Gear 3 Gaming just didn't know he was there. He probably knew that he was going to be there, but not so close up in there. But here he comes into Razkaz, into the final corner. He drove a superb race. He got tagged all over the way 2 laps to go with Simo Racing. So, he copped it, but so I can't take anything away from him here. Great victory from Gear 3 Gaming. Congratulations. Beautiful job there. And we've got the battle here. Woody second and Simo Racing. Oh, Woody got second. Simo Racing third, I think. Then Right Sower. Simo ended up getting third there. And then Sandpappy, Blade Racer. And then Triple Rotor, after looking like he could have won that race, has come in last after making a mistake through the tunnel on the exit there, hitting the wall. But congratulations to Gear 3 Gaming. First victory in Oz NZ Combined Racing League. You'll find us at aus-nzcrl.weebly.com for all of our racing. So that's it for now until round 4.